So there I am, getting handcuffed with the person's hand on my neck, and they're like, we really don't need to do this. We're gonna, you take her anyway, make her walking right now. So I go walking through Gift Gate, through the mall, past the Santa, past the elevator, into the Macy's department store, past the cosmetics counter, all the way outside. And the whole time, Mama Mai's like, you see that? That's Jeannie Mai. Jeannie Mai, that's not my daughter. She a bad person. Look at her face. Look at her face. This is the face of the stealing. And I'm like,
this is the face of the
stealing. The whole thing, you guys, I've never gone back to Eastridge Mall, and
your mom knew what she was doing.
Well, I will never do it again.
Yes.
That's why.
Ever. It was the worst.
My story is like Jeannie's story.
What happened?
Oh, man.
What happened?
I led worship at church on a Sunday when I was
Adrian.
13. And then I went to... Dang, well, why I gotta look like that? Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm Houghton there. So these are more reasons for why I would want to change my last name. Adrian Bailon stole things. Adrian Houghton would never do such a thing.
Right.
Okay.
That's good.
I needed a whole new Google search, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
With that being said, I had led worship. There was a Rite Aid on Grand Street in Clinton in New York City in the Lower East Side, and I loved going to the Rite Aid, and I would go there. And I know it sounds terrible, but in my neighborhood and in my upbringing, not with my parents, but with friends in school and that sort of thing, you guys, it sounds terrible, but like stealing was normal. Like if you could get it for free, why are you gonna pay for it?
Yeah.
That's a terrible way to think, okay? But the two things I stole at Rite Aid were a hot oil treatment. Oh my God. I was trying to keep this hair conditioned and moisturized. And I stole a 99-cent Wet n Wild eyeliner. Yes, you knew the brand.
99, you ain't have $1?
No, girl, I didn't have 50 cents to rub together, okay? With that being said, I stole, crazy thing was, I was on my way leaving the store. I actually had a shearling jacket that my parents had gotten me from the Gap Kids. And the pockets, they had worn it for so long that the pockets had holes in them on both sides. So I could, this was like my stealing jacket. Yes, girl. I would put things in my pocket and it would just float onto the back.
So badass.
Yeah, it would float to the back.
So what happened? Because they really prosecute there at Rite Aid.
Okay.
How do you know that,
I
Jeannie?
appreciate you.
How
I
do
love
you
the Rite
know
Aid
this?
store. I
had a
am
problem.
a drugstore junkie in the sense that like I love beauty products.
Yeah.
Hence, I stole a hot oil treatment and an eyeliner.
So what happened?
So as I'm leaving the store, these men walk up to me and they're like, really? You gonna walk out with that? That's how you feel? That's what you're gonna do? You too pretty to be doing this. Why you doing, like, talking to me crazy. By the way, they were dressed in regular clothes, Latino men.
They were cops,
and
probably.
They were undercover cops, and they pretty much told me that you young kids are always stealing from this store so much that they had called in, like, reinforcement, and they were back there. They cuffed me.
Yes, and it's so scary to be cuffed.
And they took me to the back. My mom did not answer the phone when they called her, thank God. So my next option was to call my cousins. They came and picked me up. Finally, my mom did get on the phone. They helped me there in the back. We're talking crazy to me. Like, yo, these police officers will intimidate you and talk reckless. Like, get ready to go to jail. You don't know what's going to happen there. I hope you know how to fight.
Yeah.
And vulgar things and other things.
They were scaring you straight.
They were
you
scaring-
Weren't you legit scared, though? There's nothing
Heck
like...
yeah.
Did
Either of you guys cry?
I cried,
I
but...
didn't cry until my mom arrived and started fighting me. Let me say
Your
it again.
mom fought
I
you?
did not start crying until my mother arrived and started whooping me in front of the police officers.
Yes.
They're like, ma'am, we're gonna arrest you if you keep hitting her.
Yeah.
She was like, what? Like, just took off on me.
Yeah.
Yo,
My mama said if I
that
ever get
made me
arrested,
cry.
she said if you ever get arrested, don't call me. I ain't getting you out of jail. And that, you know.
Yeah,
so I
so-
never called her because
Yes.
she was
Well,
she's
See,
like, no.
no,
Yeah,
my
I
mom's
was
too
scared.
petty for that.
I
no.
actually didn't end up going to jail because I was considered a juvenile, and I actually ended up
You were
paying.
saved by your age.
Correct, and I paid like a major fine. Like the items I bought were maybe $2, like,
Adrian.
and we ended up paying like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, but that's better than doing community service in public. Like, there's nothing like all the kids in school watching you.
I did paper
clean
pickup in high
graffiti.
school.
You did
What?
the what?
Wait, what?
Paper pickup? Y'all never heard of that?
What's that?
No.
It's not
No?
really...
What's that nice
Is
stuff
that
you done did?
is that a legal crime?
Is
What'd
that
you
something
do?
you
No,
crime? What
it's just I just put gum underneath my teacher's seat.
You know
And
what?
Oh,
Not the
my-
same to me.
I
We're
know
not-
it's not the same. I'm just
That's
trying
not-
to weirdly feel a part of the
Not like-
conversation.
She's not thuggish, ruggish bone like that.
Let me commit a crime.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
What
you
is
guys,
paper pickup?
Paper pickup is when you have to go around the entire high school and pick up all
Yeah,
the trash.
like
so
community
it's like
service.
community service, but it's for
It
high
is
school.
not like I had to clean graffiti off of Bank
Hey,
of
you
America.
win.
Like,
You win. I
How
don't want
old
to do
were you
what
in the
y'all did.
car?
The car when I was 17.
And they still made you do like
Yeah. Oh my God. Would you be all right if I took them donuts?
Look, man,
in
I
your
was
car?
trying to hot oil treatment my hair. That's all I was trying to do.
No,
Moisturize my
see,
situation
you guys,
and
I
preserve
was-
my sexy.
You
I was-
never.
I
you've
have
been
never, ever been arrested because, one, I'm more afraid of my mom and dad than I am of the popo. I will tell you that.
I hear that.
My mom and dad were in the military, and also my dad was a police officer. He was a correctional officer for some time at the Glendale police station. So he already scared me.
Wait.
What? Go ahead.
Go- no,
Wait,
no, I wanna hear your story.
I don't have one.
a friend, but
You
you've
just had
never.
good parents.
You've never you've never taken something that didn't belong to you.
Did you not get caught?
No.
No, that don't count.
Okay.
If you don't get caught, you ain't a criminal.
What?
No.
Yeah.
There are two things that
does
happened
that
to
work?
me.
That's the street. That's street.
There were two things that happened to me. One,
Which one?
I got pulled over for drunk driving.
Oh, wait,
Wait,
good.
Wait,
No.
not really, y'all.
Why?
Because here's the catch. I wasn't even drunk.
Wait, what? Wait,
But they
wait,
pulled me over. I had to do the test and everything. I swear to God.
And you
I
had
didn't
not been drinking?
I had not been drinking, so I sounded like every other drunk driver. Like, I swear to God, I have not been drinking.
You're that bad of a driver?
I was that bad of a driver.
They
yeah.
thought you was drunk.
They did. I had to do the eye
Follow the
thing.
light.
I had to do the nose thing. I had to walk on the line. I had to do the breathalyzer thing. And then afterwards, I was like, I told you so. I wasn't drunk. But the other thing is I don't know, maybe because of my mommy brain, I will literally pick up things and not realize that I still have it in my hand, and I'll walk away with it.
Sure,
But you guys-
Winona Ryder.
No, I swear to God, you guys. I swear to God, though, I return it. I returned like a $4 like kitty ring. It's just in me, guys. I can't help it.
So you realized you had it. You walked away.
I
and then-
drove back. So I walked away, got into my car, realized while I'm driving, oh my gosh, I still have this ring. Why y'all looking at me like that? That's a good thing.
I would like you to know that I have had some personal growth. The other day, while we were going to go to Eden's birthday party,
Yeah.
I went and I bought a gift card and a toy and I had a balloon in my hand. Well, I
Yes.
paid for everything here, but the balloon was still in my hand. I was going to walk out, and Tam, you'd be proud. I gave the balloon back because I didn't pay
Yay!
for it. There you go.
That's a good thing.